Hello Libra, welcome to another timeless general love reading. Please keep in mind it is general, so it's definitely not going to resonate with all of you. It's not a bad idea to check your moon and rising sign, whether it does or doesn't resonate with you, because that just gives you a much bigger, more well-rounded view of the time period. Time period for these messages is whenever you're drawn to watch the video. That's when you are meant to see the messages, and they are good for 4 to 6 weeks out. Time being fluid and an illusion and not a concept on the other side. Whatever messages are here for you could be something that's already happened. It could be something that's happening now. It could be something that's 6 months down the road. We just never know. I want to thank everybody for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It allows the video to circulate for others. I want to thank everybody also who has booked private appointments, emergency appointments, purchased my decks of cards and other items in my store, as well as anybody who's donated to my channel. Thank you so much. And those of you who purchase my extended videos. I appreciate all of your support. One more thing. I am doing things a little bit differently now. I'm putting out 3 zodiac videos per week. You will have a video every 4 weeks. So 4 weeks from now, you'll have another video come out. It's not going to be necessarily the first or the middle of the month. It's just every 4 weeks, okay? This one's going to be tagged as September only for organizational purposes because that's when it's coming out. That's not necessarily going to be the timeline for you, being that it's a timeless video. The deck I'm using is Tarot Apocalypsis. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, first card out, 4 of Pentacles. Come on. Hanged Man. Ooh, I just literally jumped out of my hand. The Empress, nice. Look at her in this deck, isn't she something? Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to turn that light on. There, like Cleopatra. And now you have the 5 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. This now is your center card and becomes part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords. This could be you coming into your own reading. It could be a queen or a king. It is general, so it's, sorry guys, masculine or feminine. Nine of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Ooh, Princess of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, so this is where you're at coming into the reading-ish. Okay, time is fluid and an illusion. This is where you're headed, the Princess of Pentacles. Now, she is the goddess of fertility. Your overall energy for this time period is the 10 of Pentacles combined with the Queen of Pentacles. There we go. All the other cards in between. This is your journey from here to here, okay? And this is your energy on that journey. Okay, let me take a quick look at your cards, get a feel for the energy coming through, as well as any messages, Libra. Okay, Libra, I've taken a look now and picked up on the energies and messages coming through. Now, I don't know if you've cross-watched any of the other videos or not that I've put up at this point, but the Hanged Man, this deck has very different book definitions for the cards. And the Hanged Man in this deck is all about, which you have right here, reward. You've worked hard. You've experienced personal growth, spiritual growth. You've worked hard to achieve and attain such, and you are being rewarded for all of your hard work at this point in time, being gifted, so to speak, with the ability to move into 5D. And once in 5D, you will have access to union with your twin flame. But there's a bit of a string attached to that, because if you want to move into 5D, totally up to you. But if you want to move into 5D, then you need to let go of something. You're being shifted into 5D. That's what all of this growth and expansion was all about, shifting you into 5D. But if you want to stay there, if you want to keep this gift, you have to let go of something. And what you have to let go of is 3D. Because you can't be, I mean, you can. Up to this point, we've all been shifting between 3D and 5D. But now it's a time you're being asked to shift into 5D and just be in 5D. And in order to do that, you can no longer shift back and forth. You need to make the decision that you want to be in 5D and stay in 5D only, and let go of 3D. And what I mean by that is when you're letting go of 3D, it's inner, your inner, how do I put this? It's about letting go of the old ways of thinking and being and feeling. It's about, 3D, the way things operate in 3D is all about busting your ass in a job or a career to make money, to put away for your retirement, to the main, if not the only goal in 3D is to build the finances and an empire, so to speak, your own personal empire. And that is not what it's all about in 5D. It is so completely different in 5D. 5D is living a life from your spiritual side, your inner being's side, your soul, rather than your ego. Now, your first card out is the Four of Pentacles, and that is all about building yourself up in this deck. It's about building yourself up to a place where you're comfortable. You're not fearful any longer of not having enough money, not having everything you need. It's the typical 3D way of being. It's about, I'm hearing the word hoarding, but that's not what it's about. It is like hoarding, though. It's about, human beings love to collect. We collect money, we collect furnishings, we collect houses, we collect cars. We collect a lot of things. We like, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can have that in 5D as well. But it's the meaning behind, the reason why you have it is different in 5D. It's more of a reward. It's more of the way you go after it. You don't, in 5D, you don't chase anymore. You don't go after anything anymore. You do still jump to action when you're guided to do so, obviously. You can't just sit back on your duff and do nothing and expect everything to be handed to you, but it's a completely different mindset and a completely different belief system and way of being. This is the old system. You are being asked to let go of that and move into this new system. When you do that, you will be in a place of infinite sacredness and beauty, absolute beauty. Look at this card. She's beautiful, but look past her. Look at where she is, what her life looks like. She's surrounded by parrots. She's got everything. She's got big cats that just sit there while she pets them. This is, I don't even know how to describe this. It's the kind of life that is in your imagination. I don't think any of us believe we could have that kind of life, but that, if you make the shift into 5D and let go of your old 3D ways of thinking and being and living, because human beings are supposed to be just that, humans being. But somewhere along the way, we become humans doing, and you're being asked to go back to the old way of being, just be. Your soul came here for a specific purpose, and it wants to experience the things that it came here to experience. And the thing is, your soul is you in a human body having, it's a soul having a human experience, not the other way around. This is all about what you came here to experience, to do, to achieve. And up to this point, you've been living your life experiencing, doing, and achieving what your ego wants, what your human self wants. So, although you've lived a life of moving toward security, stability, safety, by way of having things, owning things, creating that financial empire for yourself. The Five of Wands in this deck is all about letting go of that, letting go of that type of stability. This challenge, what you're being asked to do right now, this leads you right back to a place of uncertainty from a place of stability, because you've worked hard to reach this stable life that you've created for yourself. And being different, going into the 5D and letting go of the need to bust your ass to make a living, the need to have everything, the need to have the best of everything. You are still going to have the very best of everything. In fact, then some. You're going to live the life that you can't even imagine. It's better than what you can imagine, but you have to be strong enough. You have to have a trust and a faith that you're moving in the right direction, that the universe has your back, that your soul knows exactly where it's taking you. Your soul is always shining the brightest light on the path of least resistance for you, for us, for all of us. If we would allow ourselves to reach that place of being open and in receiving mode of the messages and the guidance that we receive, your soul, your guides, It's always flowing to you. That information, the messages, the guidance, it's always flowing to you. Always. It's never shut off. Your soul is always flowing that information continuously to you. We pinch ourselves off by being 3D ways, by being that anxiety-ridden human being that doesn't think they're going to make enough this month to pay their bills, or sees their friends buying that brand new vehicle and you can only afford a 15-year-old vehicle and why can't I keep up? That pinches you off from your inner guidance system that's trying to move you in a very, very good direction, a direction that you want to go in. You just don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I did not do what I normally do right off the bat. I kind of got distracted. But your overall energy, 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is all about family, structure of a family, long-term relationships, and the harmony of such. And the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. That would be, could be your person. That would be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Male or female, again, okay? It's general, so it could be the King or the Queen of Pentacles. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles is, she's very motherly. She is the wife and mother of the queens. She loves to take care of her family. She loves to nurture. She loves to be, this is going to sound very odd, but she loves to be of the earth. She's a very grounded, earthly, loves the outdoors, loves nature. She's the one that's out buying the organic food for her family because she has an understanding of how important it is to nurture and feed our bodies properly. This is who the Queen of Pentacles is. So for me, this feels very much like you want to create that long-term, lifelong partnership, romantic relationship with your person, who very likely could be a Queen of Pentacles, or that's what you're looking for in a person, the Queen of Pentacles energy that I just explained. But you are in a place where you want long-term now. You maybe have been somebody that's been single, been on your own for quite a while, because you also have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence, being independent, being on your own, being single. This is still a love reading after all. So your overall energy for me is you're in a time and a place right now, Libra, where you don't want to be alone anymore. You want someone by your side for the rest of your life. You want that long-term partnership. You want someone that's going to come in and be your nurturer, somebody that will love you the way you love them, somebody that will take care of you like you take care of them, a wife, a mother. You want that type of individual. You're ready for that in your life now. The Queen of Swords is all about getting to the truth of a situation. She's all about truth. And in this deck, she is the goddess of truth. So you are in a place where you are facing your truth. It also can represent, because she can be pretty cold, she's not one to lay out her emotions on a table, so to speak. She's not one that is very easily understood emotionally. It's also a card that can represent lack of communication or no communication. So your person could be somebody that you have not been communicating with, or you haven't been communicating the truth with them. You've been hiding it, holding back. Because the Four of Pentacles, although it's different in this deck, in the regular tarot decks, is all about holding back emotionally. And that very much can still be part of the energy here, combined with what it means in this deck, you know, defending yourself. If you look at this guy in this deck on this card, the artwork, he's on an elephant. He's way up high on an elephant, a big, big creature that's very hard to take down. And he's got all these pentacles that he's hanging on very tightly to, and surrounding himself with them. So this is the protection mode. That's where you've been. This is where you're moving into, the Hanged Man. The being rewarded for all of your growth and expansion into 5D. Now, just so you're aware, 5D, moving into 5D, requires specific energetic vibration. You have to be vibrating at a certain level. And obviously, you've done the work, or you're reaching that place where you are at or in proximity to that. And it is an energetic vibration that you need to be at in order to come into union with your twin flame. And that's why you need to let go of the 3D side of things, because twin flame partnerships, relationships won't function properly from a 3D standpoint. I believe with this information now, that's why so many twin flames on this planet are repelling each other. It's why they do the running and the chasing, because they're just not, they're not at the right energetic level. They repel each other. The right energetic level is that of moving into 5D. So once you reach that place, you can have your twin. But if you decide to, you want to switch back and forth between 3D and 5D, you won't keep the union with your twin. You won't be able to. You'll repel each other because, like I said, the energy's not going to be right. So the Nine of Pentacles is success. Because of what you do, because of what you've done along your path. This is success based on your own, using your own abilities and skills to get to this place. And that's what you'll be doing. Moving through, this is your journey, right? And this is standing your ground, standing in your true truth, your true authentic self, and standing up for what you believe in, not allowing anyone else to tell you any different. This is you. You're victorious. You're successful because you're standing your ground. You're gaining what it is you want in your life because you decide to be strong and stand tall and proud and go after exactly what it is you want. Not allowing others to tell you it's not right for you, or maybe you shouldn't, or maybe you should rethink, whatever they're thinking. Any conflict of any kind from outside influences, you're moving right past that. And you need to, if you want to be successful, but you will be successful in doing that, because the Princess of Pentacles, like I said earlier, is fertility. This is about birthing something new. You are going to be reborn. You are going to be successful in this rebirth of yourself. This, if you choose, this is your journey. This is where you're headed, okay? So you start here and you work your way through. If you choose to accept this gift and stay in 5D and live the life that is required. I don't know how to put this properly. We're all ascending. Eventually, we are all going to be in 5D, fifth dimension living, right? It's a very spiritual, psychic type of life. It's about living your life from a place of intuition, hearing, understanding, and following your intuitive guidance. That's what 5D is all about. And that's why down here, when you work your way through, you will be successful. When you make it to this place, this bottom row here, you will be successful due to your own volition. Is that the word? I think that's the word. Volition? Anyways, your own skills, your own abilities, your own drive. You will be successful. Using your own skills, your own abilities, your intuition. That's your skills, your ability, your intuitive abilities. Using those will bring you the success you're looking for and bring you what it is you want in life, which is this long-term romantic relationship with someone that you want to make your wife. Be a brand new life, brand new way of living. Beautiful way to live. Look at the beauty around her. It's no different than the Empress. When you decide that if that's what you decide you want, you will have infinite sacredness, infinite beauty. But you have to speak your truth. And then you can be reborn. You can go through this transformation and be that person that you need to be in 5D. Be that person that you want to be. Have your twin. That very specially connected soulmate relationship, partnership for life. And live this incredibly beautiful way of living. It truly is a gift, but to keep it, you have to let go of the old way of thinking and being. But you've done the work. You've done the work to do this. It's just that when things get a little difficult, we all tend to slip back into the safety of 3D living, because that's what we've known, and especially the older people that this is happening for. You know, I've lived my life a very specific way for over 50 years. I'm the first one to admit that it's not easy to make that shift. I decided I wanted to make that shift, and I am making that shift, but every now and then I still find myself slipping back a little bit. But you got to catch yourself and move back into 5D. And once you're there long enough, it's going to be automatic. 3D will be so far in your past. And that's the other thing. Let go of the past. Anything that is stuck in your craw, so to speak, about the past, don't think it, don't relive it. You're just bringing it into your now. It becomes your present, but it's not your present, it's your past. It no longer exists. Okay, I want to get a card for you from the Synchronicity Oracle deck, as well as the Just Ask Oracle. Thank you, angels. Hold on just for a second here. I was told to take a look at the spread and see if there's more messages. Apparently there's more messages to come through here. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles, this is all about you gathering up what you need in defense, to be ready for anything that comes at you. It's 3D, right? It's living that, making sure you have enough of everything in order to move forward and survive. So that, moving out of that is going to create a challenge that makes you feel uncertain. You're going to feel uncertain moving into 5D from 3D. You definitely are. It's a whole different way of living and being. And you have lived in a place of creating major stability for yourself from every angle. And now you're being asked to just let that go and move forward in this new way. And it's going to have an effect of, sorry guys, bringing you back to a place of feeling uncomfortable. But understand that growth causes discomfort, not dis-ease, an uneasy, uncomfortable feeling. If you're feeling comfortable, you're not growing. Growth will make you feel uncomfortable, and that's what this is going to do, right? But it's going to take you to this place of success. While going through this, utilize your intuitive abilities. Grow your intuitive abilities. Learn more about using your intuitive, but grow spiritually while you're making this shift, and that will help, because by using your intuition, you will be successful. Okay, that was a big message that they wanted to come through. That's what's going to help you through this, your intuition. Trust that your soul is going to give you everything you need to make it through this transition, this transformation, okay? Some of you taking a trip. An upcoming trip creates positive change. So something is going to take place on that trip that's going to be very positive for you, Libra. Okay, so just ask Oracle now. What can we tell Libra angels? Please and thank you. Thank you, angels. Now we had a couple of cards flip over, and I don't take the flips. I only take the cards that fall out. This must have been one of them that flipped, because I know two flipped over and I only have one in the deck now. So this is a soulmate, if you questioned that. And the actual card that flipped out, change your routine. What this does when you change your routine, when you get into routine in your life, believe it or not, your body has a mind and your brain has a mind, is a mind. But when you do things from routine, autopilot, that kind of thing, your body takes over. And that's why we're able to do things without thinking, because the body's mind takes over. That is not a place you want to be, making this shift into 5D. That will make it a lot easier for you to make that shift. Change your routine. If you normally get up in the morning and head for the kitchen and put on the coffee pot and go take a shower and blah, 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 change it up. Take your shower first. Go for a walk first. Do whatever to change your routine. Get rid of the things that have become routine, because what you want to do is you want to shift things back into your mind from your body. You don't want your body taking over, okay? Guidance in moving forward through this transition, the easiest, quickest, most pain-free way possible, is going to take a very focused energy, very focused way of being, so that as you feel yourself slipping back into the old version of you, you recognize it immediately and pull yourself back. So if you would like guidance, if you would like to know what it is you need to do, be, think, and or feel to get focused and move forward the way you need to make this transition easy for yourself, click the link below. We're going to ask the guides for some guidance in what it is that you can do, be, think, and or feel to do this. You want to do it quick. You don't want to dig in your heels in a transformation, because it takes longer and it's more painful. And this kind of a transition or transformation, I don't want to call it a transformation. It's more of a transition. You're transitioning from 3D to 5D, but it still is like a rebirth. It's a big change to how you're used to being and doing. So if you would like help, like I said, click the link below. Those of you that are going over, I will see you over there. Those of you who aren't, thank you for viewing. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.